Hey, Alex. Oh, I don't know. I don't know why my screen's all oriented. Sorry about that. Anyway, this is gonna be weird. Uh, how would you describe just your freshman season, coming in here right away, getting the starting shortstop job, and just what's the season been like for you coming in right away?
It's. I mean, I don't think the season's gone the way that we wanted to. Um, but I think that the coaching staff trusts me enough to put me in that shortstop role. So I think I'm enjoying it, and I'm becoming somebody that the players can come close to and look up to. So I'm really enjoying it.
You said the season hasn't gone how you wanted it to. It's been a season that's been up and down. How frustrating has that been for you and the rest of your teammates? And how do you work through that?
Yeah. Ups and downs are gonna happen. Of course, like this hasn't been the season that we wanted. But the guys have been really good at maintaining a steady level, staying like right in the head, and I think we're all motivated to keep pushing each other and looking towards the long term goal.
Alex, I think this is the first time we've talked to you this year. Obviously, you've been committed, for a while to UCF before you actually got here. I know it's been a few years now, but can you kind of talk about the reasons why you decided that you wanted to come to UCF, and how are you liking things so far?
I'm loving it here. I felt like this was the best choice for me. Lovelady got a great coaching staff. I like the way he's coaching, and I feel like the guys that come through the school like they form a brother, like a brotherhood almost. So like seeing that is like I could put myself in there and be like, yeah, like I see myself fitting in, and that's where I'd want to be.
Alex, how gratifying was it for you to start the season the way you did? You started out really hot at the plate. I mean, coming up to this level and producing the way you did right away. Why were you so successful, and how gratifying was that?
I just feel like like I came in and it's a little bit different than like I think college is way different than high school. So coming in here, like I was really motivated to put the extra work in, and I feel like that played off. Not that I haven't been putting in the work in for like even though like I haven't been producing as much as I was in the beginning of the season. But yeah, I just think putting in the work in like being or not motivated, but like having a purpose every day to show up and get the work in.
Alex, you're talking about putting in the work. What are you kind of learning as you go through your first college baseball season? You're facing, top flight pitching every weekend, step up in competition. What are you kind of learning about yourself and where you need to get better?
I think for me to get better, I think I need to get better hitting right-handed. But that's something I've been working on every single day that I've come to the ball field. And I think there's a big difference between like scouting reports, like there's college versus high school. Like there wasn't a big scouting report in high school. So I think that like the more at bats I get, the more teams know and the more they study. So it makes it a little bit more difficult each time you face somebody.
Alex, people have told me how you've improved defensively since the fall. How would you describe your shortstop play in the fall ball, and what you've done to improve now here in the spring?
Um, you know, I I would say like I was kind of average in the fall, not playing up to my abilities, but I feel like I've stepped up a little bit more. I've been working a lot on mobility, agility, anything that would help me move better in the infield. And I feel like I've been moving a whole lot better in the infield as the season's going on.
Alex, you know about the war on I-4, right? Between
Yeah.
UCF and South Florida, there's a trophy and a point system. I'm pretty sure if you guys win tomorrow, you would help the UCF athletics program clinch this year's war on I-4. So what would that mean to you to know that the UCF baseball team could potentially be the ones to put you guys on top with the win tomorrow?
I mean, that'd be cool. Just to have that one up, that would be great. So that's what we're going to try and do. We're going to try go out there and try and play our best baseball, get that trophy.
Alex, is there anyone you model your game after or model your approach after, either in the field or at the plate?
I mean, not so much as like model, but kind of look up to is like, you know, I grew up in like Georgia, so I really looked up to like Chipper Jones, and I actually got the chance to meet him and learn from him a little bit. So I feel like I looked up to Chipper Jones a lot, and then obviously Derek Jeter. I feel like every shortstop's looked up to Derek Jeter.
What's the best piece of advice you got from Chipper Jones?
I like to talk to Chipper since he was a switch hitter. I like to talk to him about like how it was, like how you stay focused and like clear-minded when you're not going good on both sides, or you're not hitting good from the left side, or you're not hitting good from the right side. And he gave me some like good advice about just staying level-headed, and like things are gonna happen. Baseball is baseball. Everybody knows there's ups and downs. So he said just to keep a clear head. So I've been trying to do that.
Alex, there was a lot of baseball today. Two 9-inning doubleheaders. Coach Lovelady talked about the energy was great from the dugout. Just as a player, kind of going through the grind, how important was that to see the guys upbeat for all 18 innings?
Yeah, I think that's very important for us to have that energy each pitch, like each inning. Like I feel we're a different team when we have energy. And when we have that energy, everybody's up on the fence, everybody's hollering. It's a different team. It's a different atmosphere. So we'll come out there tomorrow with that energy and we'll do the job.
Alex, you guys have yet to win 3 games in a row this season. How aware are you of that? And then how important does that make tomorrow's game, knowing that you have a chance to do something you have yet to do this year?
I don't think the team thinks of much as like wins and losses. It's kind of like we learn from each experience. I don't think we're holding that over our heads. We're just going to go out there and play the best baseball that we can.
Hello?